Enjoyment with Kathy by Design. Happy New Year! So welcome to the very first Throwback Thursday of 2021. Throwback Thursday is a series that I try to do a couple of times every month where I dig back into my stash of older paper collections and create a beautiful new project. Or sometimes I take an old design and I use new papers with that. Either way, I'm encouraging us to use what we have in our stash. We all have a considerable stash, and these have been one of my most popular things that I've done. So I thought I would continue those into 2021. And today we're working with Carta's Home Again collection. I've used this extensively in the past, and I had a few bits and bobs left, so I thought, let's put together a cute little folio, and I'll just show you what we're going to make today. This is a 6x6 double Z-fold, gatefold. I'm not really sure what to call this because I kind of made it up, but it's kind of like a Z-fold card, kind of like a gatefold card. And on the cover here, you can see I've got these gorgeous little birdie shabby chic flowers. I've got some sweet little charms from my stash. Here's some chipboard, old chipboard that I found laying around, and burlap string, some shell buttons, and I've just kind of clustered everything together up on the cover along with these trims. This is Really Reasonable Ribbon Vanilla Shimmer Satin, and you'll see how to put the cover together when we do the tutorial. So this is held shut with this cute little clip. I pick these clips up at a lot of times at Tuesday morning, and I just dressed it up with some burlap string and a tiny little birdie flower, and then this opens like this. So you've got this wonderful array inside the card, and you can do a lot of different things with this. I kept this one pretty simple, just decorated up the panels, and these panels are 3x6. So my paper is cut 2 7/8 by 6 for these. And then this is the back side of my front, and I just measured a little panel to cover up the raw. I don't like the raw edges. Over here, we've got a cute little pocket tuck spot with these itty bitty tags, another little tag tuck spot here. And then in the center, we've got this little tuck spot with a sentiment card, or you could put a photo here, tuck a photo in here, and this pulls out and you've got room for photos here. And of course, my signature tea bag, room to write a little message here. So this is a really sweet little project, very easy to make. These back sides are covered. You can add photos, or you can leave them just as they are. Oops, falling apart here. But this is a fun design to make. And if you want, you can put a pocket on the back and you can add some extra goodies there. I did not do that this time. I have done that in the past. So that's what we're making today on Throwback Thursday. And hang around, the tutorial is coming right up, and we'll make this together. If you do me a favor, when you get to the end of this video, please give it a like, because it helps other crafters find my channel, and then I get to share this with more people. Thanks, guys. Hang on, here comes the tutorial. Okay, guys, real quick, how to make this little card base. It's so simple. You're gonna love it. You need 2 6x12" panels of cardstock, any color, any weight, anything. It doesn't really matter. And you're going to score each of these at 3 and 6, and then you're just going to fold them in like this, each one. So you've got one on the right and one on the left. Now, if you leave it just like this, this is a standard Z-fold card. And these are fun all on their own. But when you take your adhesive and you put a thin bead along the left, along the bottom, and along the right, and you overlap this card base with the other card base, now you've created this sort of Z-fold, gatefold card base with a little pocket in the middle, which is super fun. And some of you have seen me make these before, so forgive me if you've already seen this, but it's kind of a fun thing for a Throwback Thursday. So the measurements here are 3 by 6, 3 by 6, of course 6 by 6, and this one you want to cut a little bit less. Then you've got another 3x6 here, and then you've also got these 3x6s here. And if you want to, you can even use the back as another little sneaky pocket piece if you want to add, you know, something dimensional. So you can dress this up any way you like. I'm just going to show you, I've laid this out, I haven't glued anything down, but I'm working with the tail ends of one of my favorite Carta collections, Home Again. Some of you will remember this, I think from last year or maybe the year before. I can't remember how long I've had it. But I had little pieces left, so I cut 3x6 pieces of this green cardstock that came in the solids pack, and then I had these 2 strips. I think these are something like 2 3/4. They were already cut, and I love this leaf pattern, and this was the last that I had of it. So I stitched these onto the green, and then I just adhered this little trim that my daughter-in-law gave me for Christmas a couple of years ago. So those are going to go here and here. And then I created this 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 panel that I matted on both green and the really dark green, and then stitched around this. Now when you glue this down, you only put your adhesive on this side, because otherwise you've just glued your card shut, which is tragic. Then I took a bunch of these little 3x4 cards and I just stacked them together. See how they look on the back? I just staggered them. This one is straight, this one's at an angle, this one is straight behind this one, and then I put a little paper clip here and some little buttons here, and this is going to be the focal on our card. Very, very, very simple, but so pretty. And then I'm going to add some flowers, and who knows what else I'll do. Maybe a little tag right here. I might put the flowers actually over on this side, because you need to decide which side you're going to have kind of stay in place. So I'm going to glue my flowers over here, and then my little tag will go right here. And this is just one of the little cut apart tags stitched onto some of the tan cardstock. I had a little snippet of that, and I just threaded through a little key and a little padlock, and then tied a little burlap string bow. So that's the basics there. Now I'm going to do some work on the inside, and we'll come back and take another look in a minute. All right, so here's what we've done. Whoops, I've got it upside down. That's always fun. On the inside, you need 2 7/8 by almost 6 to line these panels. These you don't line. This is your front. And then I did a 5 7/8 by 5 7/8 of the green cardstock that comes with the collection, and then a 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 of this floral. And then this is 9 inches by 4 1/2. And again, I'm working with scraps, so you can use whatever. This slides right into that little middle pocket that we created, so that's kind of fun. And then here I'm paper piecing a little bit, because this is the tail end of a collection. So a stripe and this here, same on this side, so they're same. All right, now on the inside, I want to put these little tags over here. Maybe I've got all this ephemera and stuff. Okay, so let's take this one. This is the magic thing about home, is that it feels good to leave and even better to come back. That's a nice one. And then over on this side, down here, there's no place like home. And this one, we can just do the bottom. And then this could be a tuck spot for a little gift card or something if you want to put that in there. So very sweet. And then you can decorate this up however you like. And you can add a pocket down here on these to kind of make this part make sense. I want to use our little tags. So one here. And this layered one over it. And same thing here. And these, of course, are just fussy cut from the paper collection. And then I've got somewhere these little dudes. All right. Just want to show you how to put this cover together. And that's pretty much, I mean, this is mostly just to show you how to do the base and navigate the gatefold. So we're just going to put our adhesive on these little panels that we did earlier. And lay these down. And then this is the one that you have to keep your wits about you. You only do the left-hand side. Then our little bundle that we put together. Oh wait, I just had an idea. Hold on. Got this little chipboard doily in my stash. It doesn't really... Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I don't want to waste this whole thing, it's beautiful. I'm going to cut it in half. And we've got our little tag that we created. And again, be careful that you don't glue okay, that's all good. And then I tied a bow, and I decided I wanted to go with this vanilla shimmer satin. I like how neutral it is, and this is such a soft collection. It also picks up on this little bit of beige that's right there. So when my glue is setting, I like to do what I call fussing the bow. I pull the tails, I adjust the loops the way I want them to be. I think I want these loops to come down like this, so I'm just going to pull them into place. All right. And then these beautiful little birdie flowers right here. Then I also tied a little twine bow just to pick up on the burlap trim. Set that right there. Just the loops. And then I have these itty bitty, I think maybe just one is enough. Just like that. And there you go. So if you want to hold this closed, you can take one of these clips. I look for these at places like Tuesday Morning, and you can go either right in the center with it, or you can go over to this side. Forgot I got this little tiny leaf. There. Look how sweet that is. That's a darling card. All right, so y'all have fun decorating the inside of yours. You saw what I did on mine. Use your imagination, do what works for you. But that's Throwback Thursday, the first one of 2021. Many more to come, guys. Thanks so much for joining me, Kathy Clement, Kathy by Design. I'm going to go get my craft on. Bye.